Hallöchen meine Bärchen und herzlich willkommen bei einem weiteren Part mit Stanley's Parable. Wir versuchen jetzt die letzten Endings durchzuspielen. Ich habe mir noch 3 aufgeschrieben, eigentlich 4, aber der eine heißt Serious Room und da bin ich mir nicht genau sicher, wie man da hinkommt, beziehungsweise da muss man irgendwo irgendwas eingeben und ich denke mal nicht, dass es so schlimm ist, wenn ich den nicht mit drin habe. Ich bin mal gespannt, wie lang die Endings gehen. So. Einmal komplett umgedreht. Sehr schön. Upsala. So.
All of his co-workers were gone.
Ja.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Irgendwie soll man hier hochkommen. Ah! Haha! So. Jetzt vorsichtig, nicht, dass ich wieder runterlaufe. Es ist so doof, dass man hier nicht springen kann, ne? Komm. Wir wollen da jetzt... Nein. Nein! Oh, shit. Los, wir wollen da hoch. Wir wollen da hoch. Hoch. Ja. Und jetzt noch ganz hoch. 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 Nein? Okay. Oh. Warum komme ich da jetzt nicht weiter? Wir wollen da hoch. Wollen da rüber. Anlauf. Kein Anlauf. Nein? Eigentlich soll man da aus dem Fenster rauskommen können. Bin mir gerade aber nicht sicher, wie die das darüber geschafft haben. Nein. Doch. Nein. Okay, dann versuchen wir das beim anderen Mal nochmal. Beim anderen normal. Ja. Wörter. Wir gehen jetzt erst einmal ganz normal zu diesen Türen.
When
Und
Stanley
gehen nach
came to a
rechts.
set of 2 open, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Ja,
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
genau.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Nope. So. Wir müssen
Stanley was so bad at
jetzt
following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
dahin. Und
Look, Stanley,
wirklich
I think
nach
perhaps
oben
we've
gehen,
gotten off on the
nicht
wrong
dahin.
foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult.
Auch wenn
but
das
the
coole
fact
Enden
is
waren.
that the story has been about nothing but you all this time.
Ja,
There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley.
Nein.
Someone you've forgotten about.
nein.
Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Genau,
This is
und
it,
diese
Stanley.
Hör
Your chance to redeem
wollen
yourself.
wir
To
jetzt
put your work aside. To
antreffen.
let her back into your life.
Oh.
She's been waiting.
Ah, da ist was. Oh.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this, to reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another. Oh, no, you can't. Did you just unplug the phone?
Ja.
Now, that wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that? You actually chose incorrectly? I didn't even know that was possible. So let me double check. No, it's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another. Music comes in, fade to white, roll credits.
Das ist aber nicht das richtige Ende, was sie mir gezeigt haben.
How is that even possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner? You're not Stanley. You're a real person. I can't believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world. Please observe this helpful instructional video.
Was? Whoa.
Choice. It's the best part of being a real person. But if used incorrectly, can also be the most dangerous. For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Stephen has a choice. He could spend years helping improve the quality of life for citizens of impoverished third world nations.
Yeah.
Or he could systematically set fire to every orphan living in a 30-kilometer radius of his house.
Was?
Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back, sack, and crack."
Was? Practice. Nö. Aber wenn wir mit einer Person...
Excellent. Making choices on a regular basis is the best part to a healthy decision-making process. Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day. Do you make more than 8? Less? And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and the feeling should subside. At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
Okay.
Welcome back. You may have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been. This way, please.
Was? Wie cool das hier aussieht. Gehen wir jetzt wieder zurück? Okay. Oh, was ist hier denn passiert? Können wir da jetzt auch rein? Nein. Ich glaube, da konnten wir vorher auch nicht rein.
Now that we know your choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying. Imagine the main character dying senselessly halfway through the story. That story would make no sense at all. We just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse. Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
Ach was. Wir sind ja überall jetzt Zäune. Ah, da waren sie, glaube ich, schon. Achso, das hatten wir, glaube ich, schon mal. Ah, okay.
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world.
Ich bin mir nicht so ganz sicher, ob das wirklich
Now
so
remember,
funktioniert.
all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Nö?
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
Wie sieht das hinten aus? Wie cool. Wollen wir da jetzt wirklich lang gehen? Ja, ne?
Oh, it's ruined. I can't believe, after everything we talked about, that my story, you've destroyed my work. Why? For what? What did you get out of that? What did you think was so special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage? It's worthless now. And what am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever. Reliving its impossibility forever.
Ja, aber lass mich da erst hochkommen.
Is it better to shut the game down
Nein,
entirely?
nein, nein, nein,
To
nein,
willingly
nein, nein,
destroy
nein,
all
nein.
of my work? I don't know. What's the answer? What do I do? What do I do?
Mich jetzt erstmal ein bisschen rumprobieren
No,
lassen.
I have to. I have to shut the game
Nein,
down.
nein,
I have
nein,
to.
nein, nein,
I
nein,
have to.
nein. Oh Gott. Überhaupt nicht gruselig oder so. Oh mein Gott.
I'm here. I'm still here. Here in this pile of rubbish. With you. You. Who thought you were so clever. Now look where we are. My entire game is destroyed. It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground. What, did you think that would be funny? You just had to see? Didn't I
Ja.
impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley?
Nein.
He actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it.
Okay.
That thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it? That there's a
Nein.
world outside of you? You're a child.
Hi.
Oh, my story. If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious. It would have been so perfect. I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard. Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm
Was war
quite sure
das?
you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Ich will da jetzt aber noch nicht lang gehen.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry. Is behaving.
Hallo? Hallo?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Ich sehe aber nix. Hallo? Mein Monitor ist nicht aus, oder? Nee, dann müsste ich doch was auf OBS sehen. Hallo? Oh. Hallo? Machst du mit mir jetzt noch was? Hallo? Ich habe einen Ausschlag bei der Desktop-Audio. Oder bin ich das? Nein, ich bin das nicht. Okay. Wir starten einfach mal neu. Ich würde gerne mal sehen, was jetzt passiert, wenn ich auch gleich in die linke Seite gehe. Wir sehen uns da gleich wieder. So, wir sind jetzt wieder auf dem Weg. Genau, da sind wir schon angekommen.
All you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Und das werden wir jetzt auch machen. Mal schauen, ob trotzdem alles kaputt ist. Nein.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Aber das machen wir
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Ah. Hm. Okay. Irgendwas ist ja anders. Oh, warum ist denn jetzt grün?
Stepping inside his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it.
Oh.
Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions. And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week. Nightshark 115. Was this the code to open the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown.
Okay.
He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
Hallo? Aber dann sprich doch auch. Oh.
Stanley spoke the code.
Stanley!
Nightshark 115. He
Sprich
spoke
das
it
Wort.
into the receiver, right there on the wall.
Ich versuch's, aber es geht nicht. Oh Mann.
I'm sorry, is there a problem? You didn't mishear me, did you? Please speak the code into the receiver. Otherwise we can't get on with the story. This is a crucial step.
Warum ist das schief?
Okay, fine, you're not gonna do it, but you know what? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do. I asked you for this one single thing, for your respect. The kind of respect Stanley shows for his choices. He knows what it means to take a story seriously. If you didn't want to see what I had to show you, then why did you come here? You had a choice, you know. You could have gone through the door on the right. You could have done whatever the hell you wanted over there. Why did you come this way? Speak. Say something to me. Explain yourself, you coward. Behave exactly as Stanley would.
Was?
That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Ja, warum sind wir jetzt wieder da vorne?
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a
Ach,
wave
sieht
of
alles normal
disbelief,
aus. Oh, der
behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Gehen die schon immer so hinter uns?
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief,
Na. Ah.
behave exactly as Stanley would.
Machen wir doch!
Choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the
Was ist denn
task.
jetzt
Just
los?
follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Machen wir ja, aber du resettest uns immer wieder.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Ja.
Feeling a wave of disbelief, behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first.
Aber das machen wir doch.
To the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right.
Ich glaube, wir haben ihn kaputt
When
gemacht.
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors,
Ui.
he entered the door on his left. No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
Ja, jetzt werden wir aber wieder das Büro halb kaputt vorfinden. Yep, genau. Und dann würde ich mal sagen, wir machen für heute erstmal Schluss. Ich habe nicht alles geschafft, was ich wollte. Ich hätte nicht gedacht, dass das Ending hier so lange dauert. Und dann sehen wir uns beim nächsten Mal wieder. Habt ihr noch ein wunderschönes Wochenende und wir sehen uns. Bis zum nächsten Mal. Tschüss.